All right, let's talk about that second trailer that we got from D23 Brazil, and that is Captain America Brave New World. So this is the second full trailer that we're getting, and I think that it makes sense, right? Because Captain America Brave New World is coming in early, or I think mid-February, February 14th, I believe. So, and just in terms of marketing timelines, right? This is probably it. Maybe one more trailer in January, maybe. But honestly, I would expect that this is maybe the biggest final trailer that we're going to get because we're only about 4 months away. Maybe one more. But still, this is I think this is going to be the big trailer that we get from Captain America Brave New World. And, honestly, I didn't like it as much as I liked the first trailer. I think the first trailer is dynamite. I love the first Captain America Brave New World trailer. I think it's awesome. But I still think the things that I loved from that first trailer are just amplified more in this trailer. And honestly, the reason that I don't like this trailer as much as the first one has less to do with what I saw physically from the movie, like clips from the movie and the story and things like that. It has more to do with just the way that the trailer was cut together, honestly. And that's totally fine because I think that the things we see in this trailer are still fantastic. What I love about this trailer is that it conveys the tone of the film. Maybe genre in a sense too, but more the tone of a paranoia thriller. This is going to be a movie about who can you trust, right? And I know that, I think other films like Winter Soldier were sort of on that as well, but I think this is really going to be a paranoia thriller. And I think this, honestly, not to invoke Secret Invasion because everyone loves Secret Invasion, but I think this is the tone that if you were to make a Secret Invasion and do it quote unquote right, this is the kind of tone that you should be invoking. It's like who in the government is against us, who in the government is for us, and now the president, has he been compromised because now he's a Red Hulk, and all these different things that are going on. I wasn't in the trailer, like I said, it comes down to trailer editing for me that makes this trailer maybe less robust than the first one, but still. The thing about the black line kind of dividing, going up and down the screen, I didn't love that, but I think the message that it was conveying, because obviously I don't think this is what's going to happen in the movie itself. I don't think that line is going to show up in the movie and split the screen, Ang Lee Hulk style. If it does, I might be a little annoyed, honestly, but the message that it was conveying, it makes sense, right? It shows there are split sides going on here. You have Sam Wilson, you have Thaddeus Ross, and then you have other characters. You have, obviously, the leader is coming back, Isaiah Bradley, Joaquin Torres. So there are going to be all these different elements at play. You hear a little bit more of the leader here. And, I think he's asking, like, who can you really trust? Where do you think this all started? And I think you get a little bit more sense of the story as well as who's behind it. Because I think at one point in the trailer, Sam Wilson's like, we've been played, this entire time, which is really interesting. We get more shots of, flying around Tiamat or Celestial Island, I believe is what they called it. We get more of Harrison Ford. I love this new era of Harrison Ford. Guys, if you're not watching Shrinking, I love Shrinking, and Harrison Ford is so good in Shrinking. And if he can be just half as good as he is in Shrinking in Captain America Brave New World, obviously a very different character, obviously. But, if you watch Shrinking, that makes me... more than Indiana Jones, the recent ones, more than the recent Star Wars, which I think he was great in the recent Star Wars movies. Indiana Jones, it was fine. It was good. But, I think if you've watched Shrinking, it's in a weird way, it makes you that much more excited for Captain America Brave New World because Harrison Ford still has it. He's awesome. And then, Red Hulk, again, I've said this before, Red Hulk is not a character that I was particularly excited about. The thought of having an 80-year-old man transform into a Hulk was never that appealing to me. That being said, they're doing it, and he looks good. The CGI looks good and everything like that. The fights, I'm sure, are going to be interesting. I'm more interested in what the character is doing, who he's doing it for, why he's doing what he's doing, why he turned into a Red Hulk in the first place. I think that's more interesting than just the fight scenes themselves, but, we'll have to see about that. And we get more of Jin Carlos Esposito as well, which is interesting. He has a couple lines in here in this trailer. So yeah, I saw nothing in this trailer to deter me. I think that this is a really exciting first film for the MCU of 2025. And I think that if we can get on a roll here, right? We can get on a roll of Captain America Brave New World. Then in March, we got Daredevil Born Again. Then in May, we got Thunderbolts. We got Ironheart in June, which I'm a little skeptical about, honestly, because it was part of that big Bob Chapek, as much quantity as possible kind of era, but so was Agatha, I believe, honestly. I could be wrong about that. Maybe Agatha was really born out of this, time of, okay, we're going to focus on quality. But I think Agatha was really set into production during the Bob Chapek era, and it was still great, honestly. It was really good. So I'm hoping that the time they took to retool Ironheart, because they took a long time to retool Ironheart, and so we'll see about that. But anyways, back to Captain America 4 and the MCU, Cap 4, Daredevil, Thunderbolts, Ironheart, and then we go into Fantastic Four First Steps. It could be a great 2025 for the MCU. Just, piggybacking off of Captain America Deadpool and Wolverine and Agatha all along.
which ended 2024 really strong. Ekko, started out 2024. Feels like a lifetime ago because it was in January 2024. Ekko was fine. It was just fine. It was what it was. But yeah, I mean, I'm just so excited. I want to see, what happens here in this film. I think, who do we trust? Paranoia. I think we're going to have some twists and turns. And honestly, I can't wait for that. So guys, let me know in the comments down below. What did you think of this new trailer for Captain America Brave New World? Are you excited for the film? Let me know in the comments down below.